Hey y'all, my name is Courtney Lee Pierce. If you're new to my channel, it's because I'm also new to my channel. I did an Instagram poll and asked you guys if you wanted to see a makeup look for beginners or if you wanted to see a holiday makeup look. I get asked all the freaking time about how I do my makeup, and so I thought the best way to show you guys was to obviously film it. So hopefully this turns out okay. We shall see. So, if you're interested in seeing how I achieved this look, then just keep watching. Yeah? Do you want to be in Mama's video? Sweet boy. Bubba. He's not having this? Nope. Don't want to do it? Alright. Alright guys, I'm going to start off by priming my face. And today I'm going to be using the Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Nude Glow Primer. This is a illuminating liquid primer. I like this one alright. You can get it at Ulta. It's a kind of like a drugstore brand. And I'm just gonna put that in my T-zone. I like to kind of press the primer into my face. I like illuminating primers because I have really dry skin, so anything that can make me look a little bit more alive and not dead is great. And this kind of helps. Alright, moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. Looks like that. Hopefully that focused. And it is going to be in the shade Golden Beige. This is my favorite foundation I think I've ever used. Ever. And I've used a lot of foundations, y'all. Also, can we talk about this for a second, that I am doing my makeup in a white shirt right now? This is very brave. The great thing about this foundation is it's very buildable. I'm trying not to get this all up in my hair. It's really buildable, but it does offer, like, it's a really full coverage foundation. So, alright, so taking a damp beauty blender, I'm going to spray some MAC Fix Plus on here. I'm just going to blend this in. So moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way. I know, surprise, because I just used the foundation. But I am using this concealer because it is right now my favorite concealer. Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I'm in the shade Almond. And I'm going to actually use this to conceal and highlight. Just going to draw some little triangles under my eye, like so. Put some on the bridge of my nose, on the chin, on my cupid's bow, on my forehead. And then I'm going to take the little pointy side of the beauty blender, and then we're just going to spray some MAC Fix Plus on it and blend that right in. I love this concealer because it's really full coverage, so if you have dark circles, this is like the best. Bam! Our concealer on, I'm going to set that concealer with some powder, and today I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I am quite obsessed with this. I've been using Laura Mercier powder from Sephora and Ulta and all that, but I mean, it's pretty expensive, and this stuff I feel like does the job. So I'm just going to grab my Real Techniques brush and take some of that loose powder, tap it off, and then I'm just going to press it under the eye. Keep this locked in, make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. I'm sorry, my cats are eating right now, so if y'all hear that, that's what that is. So we're just going to do this under the eye, and then we're going to do it everywhere we put that concealer. So under my eye, my chin. I've got all that set. And now I'm going to set the rest of my face. And to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the LA Pro Girl HD Pressed Powder. Looks like that. And it is in the color beige. So I'm just going to take this on a powder brush. This is a brush that I got from BH Cosmetics. Just going to brush that cat hair right off. If you have animals, or especially cats, you know what I'm talking about. They are nowhere near my brushes, but somehow half their hair ends up in everything that I own. So I'm just going to take some of that on the brush. And everywhere that we didn't put that loose powder, I'm just going to put it on my face. Make sure to get it on the neck. So moving on to bronzer, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the color Saddle. This is my favorite freaking bronzer ever. I actually got this for my wedding, and clearly it's very loved, but it looks like that. And I'm going to take my bronzer brush. Again, this one is also from BH Cosmetics. They have really good brushes, and their prices are really good as well. So it looks like this. I'm just going to put it in the pan, and I'm going to make this really cute face. And then we're going to just kind of carve out those cheekbones. So it's not really contouring, but it's kind of like a light contour. Do some under my jawline. And then along the forehead. What shall I use? Okay, so this is one of my favorite blushes. I'm not a big blush person. I don't go crazy for blushes, but I do love this one. This is from, it's actually the Ulta brand, and it's their Velvet Blush. And this is in the color Princess. Just going to take some on my Morphe blush brush right here. And then I'm going to make this really cute face like this. And I'm just going to apply it to the apples of my cheeks. Alright, so moving on to my favorite part of makeup, I'm going to be highlighting my face. If I could bathe in highlighter, you guys, it's my favorite part. I don't know why, it makes me feel like I'm a freaking princess. So this is Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's clearly very loved. It's got some coffee on it. Anastasia Beverly Hills, this is the Nicole Guerrero palette. These two colors right here, just mixing those two together. Kind of wish they would restock this. Jawbone. And I hit the temple as well, so up and over. Same on this side. Then I like to put some on the tip of my nose, my chin, the bridge of my nose, And then I put a little bit on my forehead as well. Pretty much everywhere that I highlighted with concealer, I'm going to highlight with a highlighter as well. And I'm just going to grab that same brush that I used for bronzer, and I'm going to blend all that together. Alright guys, so I actually did my eyebrows off camera because that is going to take forever and a day, and that's kind of a whole other tutorial. So I'm going to move on to eyeshadow. We're going to do a simple glittery look today. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush that looks like this. This one again is from BH Cosmetics with a little bit of cat hair in it, so we don't need that. So I'm just going to go into my favorite eyeshadow palette at the moment, which is the Dose of Colors Desi and Katie Francation palette. Y'all, I'm obsessed with this eyeshadow palette. These colors are freaking gorgeous. I mean, would you look at that? So I'm actually just going to go into this, we're going to go into this light brown right here first. We're going to take that fluffy brush, and then we're just going to go into the crease. We're just going to focus that into the crease of our eye. Back and forth, y'all. Windshield wiper motions, back and forth. It's kind of time consuming, but I think people will get really intimidated about doing their eyeshadow, and all it really is blending. Work them finger muscles. I grab a darker brown in this palette, and I think I'm going to reach for... Alright, so I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do the darker one. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of this, and we're going to focus it in just the outer corner right here of our eyelid. So it's going to look crazy at first, but once we get it all blended out, it'll look really good. Darker colors take quite a bit longer to blend, obviously, than lighter shades. So I'm actually going to take that first brush that I used for the lighter brown, and I'm going to kind of go over both of the colors together. I'm going to be using the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the color Ladybird. This is so beautiful, you guys. These shadows, well, first of all, they're $5, so you can't beat that. But second of all, they feel really creamy, so I'm kind of going to show you guys what it looks like on my finger. It's just really freaking shimmery. And that's actually how I'm going to apply it. I use my fingers when I use like glitter or shimmery shadows. I just found that it applies a lot better than if you use a brush. I don't know about y'all, but I have shiny object syndrome. Anytime I see anything that shimmers or is shiny, I'm like, oh my god. I have to have it. Today I'm using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, and it's a liquid eyeliner, and I typically would do a wing line, but today I'm just going to do a little bit of liner above my lash line. Alright, so moving on to mascara, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is my all-time favorite mascara. So moving on to lips, I'm using 3 lip products today. For lip liner, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild gel liner, and it is in the color Gone Burgundy. For lipstick, I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the color Nude Chica. I think this is from the I Love Sarah E collection. And then for lip gloss, I'm going to be using Morphe's High Shine Lip Gloss, and it is in the color Pixie. Okay, so we're going to line our lips. I don't fully line my lips. I just do a little bit on the bottom here. And then right underneath my Cupid's bow. And then we're done. No, that is not cute. Alright, so our lips are done. Now the last thing that I like to do to finish off my makeup is to spray my face with some MAC Fix Plus. This kind of just helps lock in your face and your makeup for the rest of the night or whatever you have to do, but it is a setting spray. So I actually like to do a couple things because I'm real extra. So I'll spray it on my face. And then I'll take my beauty blender and I'll just kind of lightly go over my face, just making sure everything is blended together. So this is the finished look. But yeah, if you enjoyed learning how to do this, and if you have any questions or if you want to see anything else, please let me know. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, all that good stuff, and yeah, thank you for watching.